So a really common question that we get is, what is the wedding planning guide? I'm going to fill you in. So the wedding planning guide is a completely web-based wedding planning tool that was designed to take you from the very beginning of the planning process clear through your wedding day. So it starts from as soon as you're engaged, the first few steps you should take to start that planning process. And then we will cover things like setting your budget, booking your venue, finding all of your vendors, and we will give you all of our tips and advice for picking and booking good wedding vendors. We go over literally every single vendor, every aspect of your wedding. We've even included tips for picking your dresses, picking your bridesmaids' dresses, dressing your guys, lighting, DJ, literally everything. And of course, the most important thing in our opinion, the timeline, that is included in the wedding planning guide. You'll get our wedding timeline template that we have perfected over the last 8 years. And we will give you all of our tips and advice for building a solid wedding day timeline. We've also included a bunch of add-ons like checklists. So the checklists start at 12 months out and take you all the way up to a week out from your wedding, just to make sure that you're staying on track with your wedding planning. There are a bunch of to-do lists and packing lists for you, the groom, the bridal party. We've included literally everything. What makes the wedding planning guide so special is that it's not just a bunch of blog posts. One of the first things every newly engaged couple does is they get online and they search how to start planning a wedding, first steps in planning a wedding. And the internet is going to throw a bunch of blog posts at you. While those can be helpful, they're not the best. The difference between going through a bunch of blog posts and gathering information and our wedding planning guide is we do just that. We guide you through the entire wedding planning process. You actually have that expert opinion and the knowledge from 2 wedding planners that have been in the business for 8 years, guiding you through that whole process. So in addition to all of our knowledge and our guidance throughout the wedding planning guide, you're also going to have access to our private Facebook community that has all of our wedding planning guide brides in it, as well as past brides. And we are on there every day answering questions and responding to you guys. We also go live every week to do live Q&A, or we will talk about a specific topic. If we see that throughout the week a lot of people have had similar type of questions, we'll get on and answer that in a live at the end of the week. With the wedding planning guide, you will also get a 1-hour private video planning session. So Elise and I will both hop on a Zoom call, a FaceTime call, and you will be able to plan and coordinate your wedding directly with us. What we do is we have you send us all of your wedding information, timeline that you've started, all that stuff ahead of time so that that 1-hour phone call can be as productive as possible. So what Elise and I have created with the wedding planning guide is the ultimate wedding planning tool so that you can start from the very beginning and plan your entire wedding and then show up the day of and just have a stress-free, seamless wedding. And the biggest thing that Elise and I wanted to give you guys when we created this wedding planning guide was accessibility. We wanted it to be accessible to all brides with any budget, because if you've been planning a wedding, you, I'm sure, have looked into wedding planners and you know that they can be very expensive. The wedding planning guide is a fraction of the cost of an in-person wedding planner.